Presidential inaugurations are grand spectacles, but their true cost extends far beyond the dazzling ceremonies broadcasted worldwide. While the oath-taking, inspiring speeches, and symbolic gestures mark a new era, the real financial burden lies in what happens behind closed doors, the lavish galas, private meetings, and exclusive gatherings where power and influence are negotiated. The unseen costs of an inauguration. Donald Trump's 2025 inauguration has shattered all previous records, raising an astronomical $170 million and counting. This amount dwarfs the funds raised for previous inaugurations, including Trump's own in 2017, Biden's in 2021, and even Obama's historic celebrations in 2009 and 2013. Unlike campaign donations, which are heavily regulated, there are virtually no limits on how much corporations or individuals can contribute to an inaugural committee. This loophole opens the floodgates for unprecedented financial support from powerful entities. A record-breaking financial contribution of this magnitude not only highlights Trump's strong influence over corporate America, but also signals the level of expectation from donors hoping to shape future policies. The sheer scale of financial backing showcases a well-orchestrated alliance between big businesses and politics, where support is often rewarded with preferential access and influence over key decisions. Corporate America, unsurprisingly, did not hesitate to seize the opportunity. Major companies from various industries poured millions into Trump's second inauguration. The automotive giants Ford, GM, Toyota, and Hyundai were among the biggest donors. Financial institutions such as Citadel, Coinbase, and Robinhood followed suit. Big Tech, too, made its presence felt, with Google, Apple, Amazon, Meta, Microsoft, OpenAI, and Uber each contributing at least $1 million, except Robinhood, which doubled that amount, and Uber's CEO, who made an additional personal donation. These financial contributions illustrate how corporations leverage political transitions as opportunities to secure their standing. The long-term implications of such financial support often extend to policymaking, industry regulations, and federal contracts. Businesses that invest in inaugurations expect a return, whether in the form of eased regulations, government-backed projects, or other policy considerations that favor their operations, buying influence, or paying for survival. For corporations, these hefty contributions are not just symbolic, they are strategic investments. With a $1 million donation, companies gain access to exclusive events where they can rub shoulders with Trump, his cabinet, and his vice president. Such privileged encounters offer an unparalleled opportunity to shape policies and secure favorable treatment in upcoming legislative decisions. Political analysts argue that these corporate leaders are not merely expressing support, but rather positioning themselves to stay ahead of competitors. The perks of these donations go beyond fancy invitations. They provide direct influence over crucial economic policies that could determine the future of these industries. Corporate donations across administrations. To be fair, political favoritism is not exclusive to Trump's administration. Biden's inaugural committee also received $1 million contributions from Pfizer, AT&T, Bank of America, and Boeing. Similarly, Obama's administration set limits on corporate donations in 2009, but relaxed them in 2013. However, what sets Trump apart is the sheer scale of financial backing from corporations, marking a significant shift in how businesses interact with the presidency. Tech giants and Trump, a strategic alliance. What is truly striking is how some of Silicon Valley's biggest names have transitioned from open critics of Trump to eager supporters. The 2025 inauguration saw high-profile tech leaders Elon Musk, Sundar Pichai, Jeff Bezos, and Mark Zuckerberg seated in prestigious positions once reserved for Supreme Court justices, former presidents, and top congressional members. This shift raises a pressing question. Are they aligning with Trump out of genuine support, or is this a strategic move for corporate survival? Many believe that the tech world's sudden realignment with Trump stems from a combination of necessity and opportunism. With increased scrutiny over antitrust practices, AI regulations, and global market positioning, these tech moguls understand that maintaining close ties with Washington is critical for their company's continued dominance. Big Tech's complicated relationship with Trump. Over the years, Trump has been vocal about his grievances with Big Tech. During his first term, he lashed out at companies like Google, Twitter, and Facebook, accusing them of political bias and censorship. Amazon, in particular, bore the brunt of his attacks due to its association with The Washington Post, owned by Jeff Bezos. Trump repeatedly criticized the publication for its coverage, calling it unfair and biased. Amazon even took legal action against the Trump administration after losing a $10 billion federal cloud computing contract to Microsoft, alleging that the decision was influenced by Trump's personal biases. Fast forward to 2025, and Bezos appears to have taken a drastically different approach. The Washington Post, under his ownership, has chosen not to endorse a presidential candidate for the first time in years, a move perceived as an attempt to avoid conflict with Trump. Meanwhile, Amazon Prime Video is set to release a $40 million documentary on Melania Trump, signaling a clear shift in allegiance. Mark Zuckerberg's political transformation. Facebook's, now Meta's, journey with Trump has been equally tumultuous. While Trump was once an active user of the platform, Facebook faced significant backlash for its handling of his post during the 2020 election. The company's decision to fact-check and limit misleading content put it in direct opposition to Trump's campaign, culminating in his indefinite ban from the platform following the January 6 riots. Fast forward to 2025, and Zuckerberg's stance has notably softened. He has publicly praised Trump, calling him a badass after he survived an assassination attempt. Moreover, he has dined with Trump at Mar-a-Lago and has overhauled Meta's leadership team, appointing a Republican-friendly executive as its new head of global policy. He has even abandoned Facebook's controversial fact-checking program, which had long been a point of contention with Trump's supporters. Tech leaders betting on the future. Beyond personal relationships, tech moguls have high stakes in government policies that could make or break their businesses. OpenAI's Sam Altman, for example, is leading a $500 billion AI infrastructure initiative in the U.S. and needs federal backing for such a massive endeavor. With OpenAI reportedly burning through $5 billion annually, Altman is keen on securing a favorable regulatory environment under Trump's administration. Meanwhile, Google, Amazon, Meta, and Apple face ongoing antitrust lawsuits and regulatory scrutiny. Google, in particular, has been in the crosshairs of the Department of Justice for alleged monopolistic practices, while Amazon is dealing with lawsuits accusing it of anti-competitive behavior. Meta, on the other hand, is keen on seeing the antitrust heat against it dissipate. With Trump's administration signaling a more business-friendly approach, these tech giants are eager to ensure they are on the right side of power. Elon Musk's high-stakes gamble. No discussion of corporate influence in politics would be complete without mentioning Elon Musk. As the world's richest man and the head of Tesla, SpaceX, and various other ventures, Musk's ties with the federal government are extensive. Tesla's self-driving technology remains under federal investigation, and Musk is actively seeking lucrative government contracts for SpaceX's Mars missions. Trump's administration has already expressed interest in supporting ambitious space projects, making Musk's presence at the inauguration even more strategic. A new era of corporate political alliances. The overwhelming financial contributions to Trump's inauguration highlight a fundamental shift in how corporations engage with politics. The traditional boundaries between business and government have blurred, with corporate leaders recognizing that their success is increasingly tied to political affiliations. Whether motivated by fear, opportunity, or sheer pragmatism, these donations serve as a direct investment in future influence. Trump's ability to rally such unprecedented corporate support marks a turning point in modern politics, solidifying the notion that in today's world, money isn't just a tool for elections. It's the key to shaping policies, securing influence, and ensuring business survival. As Trump's administration unfolds, one thing is certain: the balance of power between Washington and Wall Street has never been more intertwined. That's a wrap on today's deep dive into the world of presidential inaugurations and corporate influence. If you found this video insightful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more eye-opening content, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Drop a comment below. What are your thoughts on corporate donations in politics? Let's get the discussion going. See you in the next video.